Hi friends, Mindy here. I have a flip through for you. This is my completed journal for Consider Jesus from Bythewell4God. I will link below a playlist of all the videos that I did in this series, including the journal and then a few of the process videos that I did for some of the pages in here. I will just link that whole entire playlist in there, but I'm just going to go through and do a quick flip through of all of the pages. You can see my journal ended up pretty chunky, so I'm probably going to have to go through and do some kind of closure here on the side because she's pretty thick. So anyway, this is the introduction page. I don't normally journal the introduction for a devotional, but there were some scriptures and stuff in there that I wanted to include, so I went ahead and did that. I just used one of the file folders there, and then I have some I wrote out the definition of consider and just some different things that I wanted to include there as we were doing this Consider Jesus devotional. So this is day 1. He created this background using one of the stencils with some light and fluffy texture paste, and then I just created some pockets. You'll see this a lot through this entire journal, just like other journals that I have done. It's just a lot of pockets and a lot of notes. So I have the journaling cards in here with some notes and some scripture. Over here on the right, I just used the paper from the devotional kit to create this pocket. And then over here, I used little mini file folders that I love so much with some more notes and flashcards over here. And then this is actually glued here on the sides, but I just added that little clip just because I thought it was cute. Day 2, I used one of the tea bags that came with the kit that you could get. I think I have this is one I think I have a process video for. This is just a painted background. I used a glassine envelope here and some of the stickers, and then I just added some lace trim across the bottom. And again, these just hold all of my notes. So I have my journaling cards over here, and then in this pocket I have all the little flashcards with notes and word studies and everything over there. Day 3, I created this pocket with out of some hymnal paper, and it just holds all of the notes and journaling cards and stuff in it. You can kind of see what it looks like when it's empty, and they just all can slide in here in the different sections. This is just really fun to make, so I wanted to include that. And then some ephemera pieces from the kit. I actually got an extra ephemera kit, and I got the extra florals as well, so that I would have lots of pieces. I ended up having a ton left over, but I think I might do a video about that, like what to do with kind of those pieces. Just still kind of thinking through that, but I have some ephemera here. This is one of the file folders. I just added some different little ephemera pieces to that, and then I have some more notes and the flashcards tucked in that envelope, a little trim here, and then this is the pattern paper that coordinated with the kit. Day 4, again, this was a really simple day. This was some pattern paper that I just adhered down. I used one of the journaling cards. This is one of the verse cards that came with the kit. I just used that as a pocket to hold some notes. And then I have another tea bag. This was actually one that I had made previously. As part of another project that I was doing, I had just made some ephemera ahead of time, and happened to have this tea bag with this like book spine and little cluster on it, and so it just worked really well for this. So I just went ahead and added that in here, and then again just using it as a functioning pocket for some of those flashcards. Put the title up here. I really loved the title starters that they put in the sticker packs, in the extra sticker packs this month. Just really helped to be able to add a quick title on there and keep that kind of a cohesive look all the way through. This is day 5. This is another just kind of painted background with the stenciling, the coffee rings stencil that came out with this kit. And then I used another mini folder here with some flashcards. And then this is just a tag. When I was creating this page, I had extra texture paste and didn't want to just get rid of it, so I just ran it through that stencil again onto this tag, and then I was able to use this tag, and I just created a pocket to hold some of these journaling cards with the scriptures, and then I added some ephemera on there as well. Day 6, I actually used the pattern paper, and then I just created little pockets up here for my journaling cards and notes. So I have those up there, and then another one of these tea bags that holds the flashcards, again with some of the notes and scriptures and stuff from the kit. I'm trying to get them out of there so you can kind of see. So I just have those tucked in there. I have the scripture on this one. Some of these had scriptures that were just a little bit longer, and so they're on the back of those journaling cards. It was just a little bit easier. I write really big, so sometimes I have a hard time on the back of the flashcards. Just depends on how long the scripture is. But anyway, so I just created this pocket with the pattern paper for this. And then I just used one of the labels, and the title is right there. Day 7, this is another one. I believe I have a process video for another kind of mixed media background with some book text and some paint. And then here I just created a cluster with some of the ephemera pieces, and I used that as a little tuck spot for these journaling cards. And then I have another file folder here. I just put the glue across the bottom, and that way I could create a tuck spot for another journaling card and this little library card. These are actually from the, there's a line that they have on the Bythewell site that is, I think it's called Shop Classics. I know that these are out of stock right now, but I know I did ask Lori, and they are going to be adding those back to the shop soon. I love these, so I always keep some of those on hand. And I also forgot to mention, I will put my affiliate link. Obviously, I think this kit is sold out, but if you're wanting to pick up something like the Shop Classics or something like that, and then of course the new devotional, and but anyway, I will just put my affiliate link down below. And then day 8 was just a really simple page. I added some pattern paper here on the side. I used that same coffee ring stencil. I love that stencil in the background. And then again, I just created a big cluster here, and there's like a little tea bag. This one is not a functioning pocket. It's just kind of glued back there. But then I adhered this down so that I could tuck some of my flashcards right kind of behind all of this. And then I used another one of the verse cards as a pocket over on the side for some other notes. Day 9, I used another one of those tags. This was from another little thing that I have been trying to do. So I had some extra paint, and I just did that with on another tag, and just created another pocket out of those really big tags. So I have journaling cards and my flashcards in there, and then just created a little cluster here. And then this part, I actually just glued this down. Originally, I was going to use this as a pocket, and then I forgot what I was doing, I guess. So I ended up gluing it all down, so all my notes had to come over to this side. And then I just used, this is the stamp that came in one of the stamps this month, and then I just added a little bit of coloring to that to make the little coffee beans there in the background to kind of continue this idea from this pattern paper. Day 10, this is another painted background I just used a stencil over the top. And these are the stickers. This was in the extra sticker pack. And I really love these postage stamps. So I just made a little border with those. This is the one of the stencils. And then again, just used like the ephemera pieces and stuff to make pockets, and then a file folder over here for the rest of my notes. Day 11, another super simple day where I just used the pattern paper to create a background. I created a little cluster here with some of the floral ephemera pieces, and I just made that into a tuck spot for these journaling cards. And then this is actually one of the Tim Holtz, I forget the name of this, stitched pocket, I think. And so you can just kind of add things. These, I have found that these work really well for these flashcards. They just fit in there perfectly. So I have them stacked up on this little pocket as well. Day 12, I did another one of those pockets out of hymnal paper. You could really do that out of book text or, you know, any kind of paper. I just like the look of it. And so, and they're a lot of fun to make. So I added one of those, and I have a little ephemera piece here that I just glued over the top of that. And then of course another file folder and another journaling card. I love the journaling cards this month. They're so beautiful. So day 13, I have a process video for this one as well. Another kind of mixed media background, using some music paper and some paint and distress crayon. And then another glassine envelope where I just have some notes in there. I used a little tea bag here, and then another file folder with the rest of my notes tucked in here. You can see there was a lot for this day as well, which I love. And then day 14, the last day, I did some pattern paper in the background, and then another piece of pattern paper to just kind of create a pocket. So I have, this is one of the scripture cards, but I have some notes on the back of that, and then a journaling card there, and then this little tea bag. I had to include this in here because this was made with love by Shannon, and this was if you were in the first 300, this came with a little tea bag in it, and so I wanted to use this bag in here, but I knew it was going to be bulky, so I tried to save it till the very end, and then I just used that to hold my my flashcards and my notes from this kit. So the smaller ones, anyway. And so that's it. I do have one extra page in here just because of the way that the book was set up, but I'm fine having that. I don't think I could have really fit anything else in here anyway. So anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.